episode 9. Whoever is here, you are very welcome. I'm today a little bit sick, but I hope I'm not coughing too much. I have this mentality that I am committed to this reading and I will be here if I'm still alive. So here I am, and here are your 3 piles. Today's special thing, let's talk about it. It's midsummer, and it's been the solstice and strawberry full moon. It's really magical time. We have here to show the time here. So let's already put it on. So our little intro can be max 10 minutes. Anyway, it's nice to see this time. Yes. I mean, okay. The light is always a thing. Maybe I don't even need so much light here, but I just want to have a little more light. Anyway, it's good daylight now. Welcome. I see on my table very loving piles. So let's introduce them. Then I go introducing more, or maybe immediately. So I have made this kind of emotional landscape cards from Van Gogh paintings. So for example, here what we have, Fated Love Meeting. So we have this kind of cards here to use in this reading today. And I was using this also in my newest Psychic Toolkit episode. But it's a nice thing that this reading you see actually what I'm doing on the table. Then we have here Erotic Fantasy Tarot. And again, today I'm gonna do one dreamed reading. It's related very well to this Purgatory episode where also Dante is dreaming. So for example, here is this Empress. Sexy Empress. Let's see what kind of dreams you are having for your week. So let's introduce this pile. So pile number 1, Sacrament of Extreme Junction 34. We have Solar Plexus Chakra. And then we have this mannequin, the 8 of Wands, and a Joker card. So anything is possible. Very much telling about some kind of surprising factors. They both are kind of like universe gives you lucky manifestation moments. Anyway, let's not get more into it. Next pile, pile number 2. Sexy pile, Magnetism of Eros. And then third Eye Chakra. And then we have Queen of Swords and 7 of Wands. So practically there is this, here is also wand, but here is also. So this is the couple energy. Then we have pile number 3, also very loving, Theta of Venus. So here number 25, Crown Chakra Crystal. And then again number 7, 7 of Cups, 7 of Hearts, and 2 of Hearts, 2 of Cups. It's a nice thing to see the same suit here. So this is really like the couple is having this similar suit. And this kind of look at this Venus a little bit also, like it's a nice matching this image here. Anyway, so these are your piles. I think I will do again the same as always. I'm reading this Purgatory card. Today we have handmade in Bruges a card of butterfly. And I'm gonna read it. Welcome everybody. I see here already 11 people watching. Welcome, welcome. I'm happy to have a live audience. You can always comment. And yeah, the question you make, it's better they are like a pile related. This once in a month I do horoscope reading, then it's all about horoscope. But this is about pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Somebody's here. Gorilla Tuck 203. Hi. It's nice if you comment. If you have a question, I'll try to answer. So we're gonna read this now for everybody. So Purgatory Canto 9. The moon rises and Dante falls asleep. He has a dream of an eagle which hovers over him, then plucks him up to a fire. The idea of the heat is so vivid in his dream that he wakes up. He finds only Virgil, the poet, with him. Virgil explains they have reached purgatory proper, and Sordello, some guy in the previous purgatory, has been left behind. When Dante was sleeping, Santa Lucia had come along to carry him on his way. Now Dante and Virgil set off and arrive at the door. The door has 3 steps, each of a different color. A gatekeeper is sitting silently on the top step. The gatekeeper writes the letter P 7 times on his Dante's forehead. It's like a 7 sins. Interesting. We are having here 7. And in this episode, we even have a 7 sins mentioned. So words, he marks his forehead and tells Dante to wash the wounds he has when he is in purgatory proper. Now they're going to the actual purgatory. When the door opens, Dante hears voice singing the Domum Laudeamus. Some kind of graduation moment. Mason Masaf looks good, yes. So now let's go into this. This is a pile reading, let's explain this a little bit. So we have here 3 piles you choose. Later, when this reading comes like recorded, I will add timestamps, but if you stick around, you can just now focus intuitively choosing which pile is for you, which crystals, which images call for you. And we are talking about couple energy, and we are even looking at midsummer dream here today. So we have a lot of other cards too, some love cards here too. So let's start with the pile number 1. So, last week I was struggling with the charger. Now I bought a new charger, so we are actually having no issues today. Luckily. Last week I was like having the bottom moment, like it was really cutting all the time. Anyway, so this will be your advice card in the end. Extreme unction. And let's put it here. We have here okay, let's talk about this first before we go into any. So couple energy, very manifestation style, because 8 of Wands is like things are just coming from the universe and you should be ready to do something with that energy, like things are happening. This 8 of Wands is like kind of the dam is open and things are just happening, while the Joker, anything is possible. So there is kind of like a interesting, even this is kind of like cowboy, and then this is like a billiard player. It's a little bit like, I cannot think, like some salon, something about like being in this kind of party place, party house. I don't know, some very playful energy here. Then solar plexus chakra is very good. I mean, I'm randomly picking these crystals, but it's definitely connected to intuition and this kind of solstice, very power solar energy. So I'm not surprised to see it here, but it's about the hero's journey, like the strong archetype would be the hero, like this hero here, for example. Or then if you fall with this archetype, it will be the servant. So make sure you are not falling into the servant role in relationships. Anyway, let's see. And the sign for this reading is Cancer. Interesting, because Cancer just changed yesterday. The sign changed. So here we have spiritual intuition to protect, mental attitudes from the past about, and physical resulting from the history of. So you can reflect this relationship. The Cancer energy is here. And we have angel card, successful funding. Your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to help you. It's like angels, psst, there is like money, just go and find it. There will be successful funding if you're just keeping your eyes open. I mean, the Joker is also telling like really lucky, and this is both are very lucky manifestation thing. You should just like use that energy. I mean, we are going into relationship reading, but let's say in your own life, maybe the money is important. How you can meet to have money enough or whatever. Leadership, take charge of this situation. So yes, you have to be a leader of your own life. Take a leadership. It's a nice value. Don't think that you are like a hero. You are like really this taking the horse and riding. Okay, then we have, this will be the alchemy between this couple. Tin. Maybe we start immediately before we go any further. We start reading about this, so we get more clearance what this could be. So, alchemical energy between the couple. So, tin. Ui. Tin. Tintin. It's like in Belgium we have a Tintin character actually, but I mean this is not a Tintin, but I mean, I'm just getting my own ideas. 21, where is it? So I'm always reading from this alchemy guidebook. I'm reading a little bit for you. This is the dynamic between this couple currently. Malleable, expansive Jupiter. Tin is silvery white, highly malleable metal. This is a part because tin's structure is composed of crystals in cubic of tetragonal formations that can be broken or crushed under moderate pressure. When the crystalline structure breaks, a sound known as a tin cry can be heard, hence the unnerving sound of clinking tinfoil. Such is the energy of the tin card. On one hand, it is in tin's Jupiterian nature to expand, to mobilize, to cover the whole territory. On the other hand, the metal cannot withstand much weight or pressure. When this card appears, you may have reached a limit or breaking point after taking on more than is logistically possible under the circumstances. Don't take this juncture personally. More strength is required before taking next steps to support the expansion you see in your mind's eye. And in esoteric wisdom traditions, Jupiter and tin are associated with the liver. It's possible the liver may have a wise message to reveal, perhaps about excess and balance. Be like a tin today. If a good cry or wail needs to be heard, let it happen. It will release the pressure in the laboratory and you will have a whole new perspective. I think you have to be like open about your emotions. You're not gonna be stagnant. So this is, let's start immediately now with the feeling. I have this kind of midnight romance card, random feelings card. You and your person, current feelings of your person. So let me see. I'm gonna look this. Not gonna take too much, but this. Okay. First one, solar plexus chakra also. I have the power to remove myself from all abusive and negative situations which harm me. Okay, there is maybe, yeah, some leadership has to be taken to take responsibility what situation you entered. Then we have throat chakra. I delight in sharing my truth with others. Bah, I miss you. So the person misses you. But again, there is this lucky, very related to Jupiter. Lucky glow. There's some lucky period, but they feel really like this kind of lost sheep. It's not a black sheep, but white, but still it's kind of lost. Then we have, okay, we have here Rockstar. Marilyn and Arno. This is actually a Belgian musician, but interesting. feel like there's some rock star going on here. See you like a, I think maybe this Joker can be anyone. It's like really, there's some creativity maybe here, like artist type. Throat chakra also, it's totally connected to artists. Okay, then also throat chakra. My expression reflects my individual nature. Wow, I love you, honey. There's like some music even here, kind of bird chirping, mating time. Somebody's playing a guitar. Okay, then we have sacral chakra. I take the steps I need to grow so that I'm able to fulfill myself in the best way possible. Taking responsibility for your journey. And throat chakra. I open myself to my truth. I listen to and honor myself. Moo. Yeah, there's some animal farm going on here, but yeah, some nature, countryside. Okay, let's see now. This is the pile number 1. So we are going into this reading that is a dream reading. So these are emotional landscapes. I'm gonna just take of 2-person as a triangle showing here. They feel, or what are the feelings there? So first person, I'm gonna do it like this. There's a first person in a relationship. Let me see what is here. Cozy room. So they're thinking about some cozy room. And they think about you. And what is it? Unshakable. And blooming. Okay, let's put this over here. Okay, so this is the first person. I'm gonna put the other one underneath. Take what resonates. Anyway, let's see what kind of picture is here. This cozy room, they are thinking about bed. Okay, rockstar on a bed. Then unshakable. Okay, there is this Vincent van Gogh here. Okay. And blooming. Okay, there's nice blue flowers. So the next person, to the person. And dream. They dream about. It's like unshakable connection. Okay, let's put this text again, so unshakable, cozy room, and blooming. Okay, so this is the next person. Inseparable. Empathetic. And what is this? Sacred. Okay, so this is the emotional landscape here. Let me see. Very female, this empathic side here. There is some empathic person. They feel like inseparable. This is also unshakable here, but let's see. This is like a dreaming a little bit of this kind of cafe that you will be going this summer night, somewhere walking. Have a nice date. Empathic. Yeah, there's like a violets. There is a symbolic meaning of the violets, but it's here. And yeah, this kind of sacred, a little bit like some yard of a church or something, like a garden that is kept safe. I feel there's this thing with you. Okay, so this is that. Maybe we put this like that. And now we go still forward. I was thinking we are just taking one card for each. So what is the midsummer dream? I'm gonna... Okay, so we are going to... There is this relationship between Hierophant and Justice card. So this would be Taurus, this would be Libra energy, for example. But they're both on their throne. This is the dream. It's very spiritual leader. This is very truthful and like honest. There is a beauty. There is really the beauty here. The Venus is a ruling planet of Libra. No, actually, Venus is a ruling planet of Taurus too. So you have a really common aspect, this Venus aspect, this beauty, sense of beauty. Yes. Both are ruled by Venus. That is the couple energy of dream. Okay, let's see then advice of a love card. What still is set? Empathic. Cozy room. Cozy sacred room. I mean, if this female is dreaming about sacred, this guy is completely this very, very like a traditional type even, but a spiritual leader, teacher. So, yes. Okay, let's see advice to this couple. Simple acts of kindness. So we have number, interesting, there is a repeating number 5. This is also 5. The Hierophant. Oh, yeah, okay, the next card. Sometimes you could see what is underneath, what is the next one. There's a Judgment Day. Maybe just to be fair to know what's coming. This is what you see now and what is coming next. There's a Magician underneath here. Gemini energy, and this is like Scorpio energy. So cards wanted to show you more, and you're very, very like in power, awakening even, very, again, angel showing here, very spiritual. I'm gonna read this advice 5. Kindness energizes you and brings happiness to those around you. One of the amazing aspects of love is that it supports the giver and the receiver. When you show care to others, you create future opportunities for kindness. When others are kind to us, it motivates us to pass that kindness on, demonstrate kindness, and bring more love into the world. Kindness can make the world a better place. Kindness has the satisfying ability to help you feel happier and more energized when you give it to someone. There are many simple ways to offer kindness, such as opening a door, holding the elevator, smiling at someone, or giving a compliment. Kindness is contagious and can have a lasting impact. It's also this animal friend. Very nice energy. So we have, I'm just looking this into the protect attitudes from the past about resulting from the history of, maybe some reflecting all the journey you have done so far, but take charge of the situation. Now it's time to like take action, I would say, something like that. Okay, I have still Queen of the Moon Oracle because I thought like we are having here a full moon, so I could have taken it earlier, but by number 1. What is the moon energy? Surrender. It is very spiritual looking person also. Surrender. There is something about not holding back so much. It could be related to this solar plexus chakra. Indeed, there is yeah, you have to be really like going with the flow. Like you should not like hold back. Then let's read this last advice. Extreme unction. Little light to the situation. Anyway, very angelic influence here. What is true about the surrender is really like when you are like meditating or like listening to God, you are really like receptive to the messages. You are not like wanting to like you don't need to control everything. You are just like receiving, becoming this kind of receiver. And that's here. Something is messaged from the up. So here, extreme unction. Your heart knows how to let go so you can find peace. It is time for you to experience spiritual closure. A beautiful new reality is opening up for you. Entering it requires you to release your attachment to the past. You have been inwardly preparing for a powerful rebirth. Now is the time to trust in what is meant for you and move toward it with an open, trusting heart and peaceful mind. In an ideal world, we would finish our inner work, be completely healed, check it off the list and move on without any issue from the past intruding into our present life. In a more realistic view, we do our best to muddle through, gaining enough understanding and healing to attain some degree of closure and move on as best we can, flicking off remnants of the past which can arise even whilst we are doing our best to let go. In an even more challenging turn of our growth spiral, we may know something has run its course and no longer belongs in our world, and yet have trouble exercising the past and its pains, confusion, and attachment. So it bleeds through into the present, even though we know it doesn't belong there. To avoid the taint of the past causing unnecessary issues in the present, the Oracle of Sacrament of the Extreme Unction brings powerful spiritual last rites so you can be cleansed and liberated into the fullness of your next phase. I think it's really this kind of similar image here. In the Catholic tradition, extreme unction is performed at the time of physical passing to cleanse the soul and allow it to gracefully leave the body and enter the afterlife. In the context of this oracle, the symbolic equivalent of the sacrament is the powerful interventional spirit to free you from the grip of what has been. It is liberation from habit and the compelling lure of the familiar. It is divine forgiveness and healing. Extreme unction translates into last anointing, while spiritual grace will be with you always and blessing is always available to the receptive heart. This oracle wishes to bring you to your attention the ending of particularly stubborn pattern. As it does, you will feel greater freedom and new lease on life, as if you are being born again with this lifetime. It augurs significant and permanent healing release. Nice. Even a high priestess underneath here. Very spiritual side, this side of the pile. Well, this is like a big manifestor and like a Mercury, Venus. Okay, but this was the reading of pile number 1. I guess I took everything here. So we move to the next. I put this here. Interesting, there is this rock star even here. So these feelings can come again. So I'm cleaning this away. So pile number 2 will be interesting. We will have Eros, like Eros Ramazzotti here. And 7 energy. Okay, let's see. Let's put the timer on again, but it did run its course. Pile number 2 starts now. Still gonna mix this cards a little bit. I made this new emotional landscape cards. I love, they are like a little bit giving this summer vibes. Okay, here we go. Magnetism of Eros. Very attractive energy here going on with this 2-person. Here, let's see what is here. Video camera man is this mannequin P, and this is 7 of Wands. A little bit like a hole in the ground, usually standing there like a bit like a stalemate. But yeah, this is the couple energy. Third eye chakra, maybe it is connected to this queen. All the royal queens and kings, they are in their throne and in their power to decide. And she cuts the crap and is like, I mean, this could be a guy now because the guy side. Cuts the crap, go to the point, speak the truth, even it's not welcome in the dinner party. Anyway, point is, this person is really straightforward and like a anyway, caring about the truth. There is this honesty in the relationship. Then we have, here is a planet now. North Node. North Node is usually yes, yes, yes. There will be spiritual, mental success from physical benefit. So this is very positive card. It means like it's like a green light. I mean, looks like something can happen really. Opposite colors, red and green. But this is usually yes, yes, yes. If you would be thinking like, should you do something? This card is a confirmation, yes, you should. Then we have here, cooperation instead of competition. What's yours is yours, and no one can take it from you. There's no need to compete, as there's no abundance for, there is an abundance for all. You have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and to share it with others. With cooperative partnerships, you can accomplish anything. Yeah, it's actually very healthy relationship even to think like win-win, like it's not like against somebody. Like if somebody works a lot, the other one is complaining like, why do you always work? No, it's like, you work because it benefits both of us, for example. Then we have, you are on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. And the alchemy of this couple. Spring. Possibly this relationship has already started in the spring. There's something about the spring here. Well, let's read about the thing. It looks to me immediately like a Game of Thrones, this kind of tree. Kind of like a family tree even. There's like a, I mean, this is really like a spring tree, of course, like with the apple flowers or something like this. But tree is always good sign of like a family tree, let's say. It's a nice thing. Be a romantic meeting under a tree also. 17. Seventeen is a number of star card also. If something has started in the spring, it's continuing. Blossoming, becoming the horizon. When spring arrives, our eyes lift from the work and we peer out of the window of our laboratory. We realize Earth has been its own transformational spin, readying itself for a new era of growth. In a state of wonder, the alchemist sets aside the work of winter and opens the door, stepping into spring. When this card arrives, it indicates a blossoming, a coming into one's own, its generation time. You may be dreaming up a business plan, humming a new melody, or flirting with a special someone. Spring is the season of the east, where the sun rises and lights the world. You do not have to work on anything during this phase. Let the energy of the season push through. You made it through winter and the bulbs burst on their own. It's kind of very strong. Yeah, of course, magnetism of Eros is completely same energy. We have a spring and a magnetism of Eros. Yes, some procreation energy is here. Spring has a what's next quality to it. Sit in stillness and envision the horizon. Sit with the image until it shifts and you see something coming your way. And buds and grasses push up and out during spring. The season has a driving momentum to it, so keep an eye out for impatience, anger, or pushiness. Yes, maybe there is a really pull to be together. This kind of spring energy. But you are on the right path. This is a good confirmation. And yes, here also. Okay, next thing I get is feeling cards again from here. Current feelings of your partner or the ideal partner for you that you never even met but will be your your perfect love. What is it? Okay, pile number 2. What pile number 2's partner is thinking. We have here. Okay, one more. I'm having so much these emotion cards. It is. I like this. Something about the deer. Let's see here. Sweetheart, I love you, Bambi. Dear, dear. There's some Bambi story going on here. Really nice. Somebody is Bambi. Okay, then we have the last song Marilyn Monroe, the last song Marilyn Monroe sang was Happy Birthday to President Kennedy on his 45th birthday, 19th of May, 1962. Marilyn is said to die overdose 4th of August, 1962 in her home. Who killed the singbird? What is this telling me? It's something about some powerful... These were both very powerful people. Interesting that Marilyn showed up even in the first pile. I mean, Marilyn was a Gemini, of course. And I think even Kennedy was a Gemini. Was it? Because I don't know if this birthday of Kennedy was actual date. But anyway, I have written here the birthday party was there. But there is something that Marilyn took a huge risk to sing to this important person. So something about that there. What is it? Something happened in the spring, some like a huge attraction, like somebody goes to do something because it's like totally attracted, like even the president is married or something, then the Marilyn goes and just sing half naked there because it's just such passionate about the president. So something like that. Something here is feeling like a little bit like a has happened something in the spring, like very passionate action or something like a move. Okay. Women feel unsafe in this world. Good men are kings. There to make women feel safe. And they have to reassure constantly. And that is a successful relationship. Men has to reassure woman, it's safe to love. Woman can be in their feminine energy when feeling safe. And this Teal Swan has said it. She's also Gemini. So it's Gemini wisdom here. Anyway, then we have you are mine, I'm yours, we are meant to be. There's these 2 ladybugs here. So Plexus chakra, I heal and grow every day. Sunny feelings. It's like a spring is coming. There's more sun, more like a darkness goes away. This energy of this relationship, so like a sun is back. Then also solar plexus chakra, I'm the prime decision maker in my life. Taking responsibility for your your like capacities to decide for yourself what's best for you. And then third eye chakra, I'm happy to be still and listen carefully to my inner voice. Another butterfly, third eye chakra. So you should say this front of the mirror to integrate it to this vision in your life. I live, love, and I'm creative. They are like, maybe there is something about the mirror, like, there's some mirror thing, because the mirror is mentioned here. They feel like this is reflected from this relationship. Live, love, and being creative. Okay, then we have root chakra. I trust in good. I allow it to enter my life. Okay, so next we go to this emotional landscape. This pile. Let's see. Pile number 2. What is it? The dream for this relationship. There's a lot of passion, magnetism, eros. What is it? This one side of the person is here. Pure heart. Very nice. And there is also confident. A bit like the story like Marilyn was singing half naked to the president. Like you do things like this because you're confident. Relax, this is real love. Also this text about like women we say feel that when they are like constantly assured. So the person would say the person like relax, this is real love, like don't worry honey. Okay, let's see now what is the image. Okay, there is again this one koch. Pure heart is like a nice rose. These are really like a midsummer white roses, very, very pure indeed, and white. Another flowers here. Okay, so this was the one side of the person. Ah, there's coming another one for some reason also. This blooming comes also here still. Then we have the other side of the person. So let's see what is here. Handsome. They think that the person is very handsome. This is clearly from the female side. They feel like this. Summertime with you. They are dreaming about the summertime with you. And peace. They just want to be peace. What is this handsome? It's like another one koch. Emotional landscape. There is a nice little village here. Peaceful place to be. Some countryside. And summertime with you. It's kind of middle. Open sky. That is showing the dream in this pile number 2 relationship. Okay. Now we look this midsummer dream. Let's see. It's like tender feelings. Let's put this again, showing the text. So we are having here midsummer dream couple. Let's see, what is it? Wow, I have to cover this nakedness. Sun card, completely this kind of mirror thing that I was talking. There is something mirror. The other one, like completely the same thing is here. Like, come on. Some SAX is now in a dream state, heavily. But it's like, I see you. I want you, baby. I do anything to get you. Like the Marilyn would sing to the Kennedy, like, watch me. Like, that's now, like, I'm in heat. And then what is here? Again, Hierophant. Spiritual teacher leader here. So, a bit naked. But it's actually like a marriage. It's happening here. Summer marriage. It's very, like, hot times. Hot marriage. So we look underneath this too. Let's see what is the next card. Okay. So here, even the passion is burning like this. There is some huge tower moment underneath. Like, things are changing completely. Maybe somebody has even died, or there has been like really like a loss or like a rebirth. This is often almost like a phoenix rising, like it's really like a rebirth of energy. And then, I mean, this is also in Finland, midsummer fire. We burn it for the midsummer. But there is really like some ancestral energy that it is stronger than this couple, this relationship. There's really like a family involved. And then we have here again magician, this side. Hierophant and magician, very powerful, like a spiritual. And this is the kind of Marilyn type, definitely. Like, would do some magic. Yes. Greetings. Yeah, Jessica, hey. Here is pile number 2. We are going with the dream. And next, I'm gonna see the moon oracle. What is here? Okay, attraction. No wonder, there is like all the table showing this attraction. Here. So there's huge attraction. 44 is very good. Angel number even, very promising. Then love card advice. And don't forget, yes, North Node, even like green light. So here, let me see. The Union of Hearts. Wow, the pure heart. Find another pure heart. This is very positive card. Very cute. Bambi. A lot of green. It's very loving. Only thing, I'm a bit sick today. But it doesn't stop me doing this reading. Like, I have sometimes setbacks, but I have my commitment, so I will do it. So here, the Union of Hearts, a love connection defies explanation. This is so special, unique, and cannot be defined in words. This love is comfortable and a perfect fit. It can be between parents and children, romantic partners, or in a special friendship. It is important to recognize the significance love has in your life. Shift your attention to the essentials in your relationships. Celebrate the wealth of love present in your life. This card is prompting you to redirect your awareness from your goals and desired outcomes onto your relationships. You don't have to wait for a special occasion to do something for someone you love. Send a note, a card, or a flower to let them know you truly value them and the part they play in your world. Yes, Jessica said to everybody, don't forget to like the live. Yes, I have not always said this, but it means a lot to my channel. If you like this reading, don't forget to press the like, because it really can make a change. And algorithm, I'm new reader, or only did it for 2 years, and only now these readings are a little bit showing to bigger public. So it all helps, even little comments like this. So what else? We have, of course, the last Eros, magnetism of Eros. This reading suggests that there is really some passionate connection. You should recognize that in your life. Who is this person who is willing to even sing to you half naked? Who is it? Where is it? And then remember them. Like, they do all this effort. There is this mirror principle mentioned. You should reflect back that kindness and love and passion. Trust in what your heart yearns for without concern about how it will manifest. Take steps toward which moves your heart. Reach out for what your soul wants and needs. Allow yourself to be vulnerable, for only then can you be truly held. That which appears out of reach or unavailable to you is closer than you realize. So the magnetism of Eros is our soul's fascination with that which appears different and calls to us at a deep level. This soul deep attraction inspires us to remain open, be passionate and willing to engage with life, other people and new vitalizing pathways and practices that inspire us. It keeps us moving on an authentic life path, living by the call of the heart. This oracle indicates that your heart is being called to a particular part of or way in life. It may not make logical sense, but to honor the call of the heart is to honor the needs of the soul. The call of the heart can lead you into unknown and intricate territory. Really, this unknown is hold the wisdom of the third eye chakra too. Like you have to handle the unknown outcome. It's the most magic when you are just letting go and just surrendering to this, even if you don't know exactly what happens. So it can feel liberating, but also unsettling as you let go of known worlds and reach for unfamiliar. Following such a path will bring a fresh influx of energy and expand your understanding of yourself, your life path, and your higher purpose. It is meant to be. There's still this text about Eros is Greek word for love. On a spiritual level, Eros is our passionate, open, engaged love for life. When we experience Eros, we are ready to embrace our journey. It is an affirmation of life. Its opposite is the destructive drive known as Thanatos, death, which is the drive behind our undermining, self-defeating and self-harming behaviors. We may engage in such negative behaviors in a misguided attempt to heal ourselves or make ourselves feel better. When we act negatively, despite our best intentions to be positive, part of us is trying to tell a story that is yet to be fully heard. Until that story is heard, we cannot let it go. We get stuck in a negative loop. So to resolve the negative Thanatos drive within us in our world, we need Eros. We need to embrace life, including our negative experiences. By acknowledging and healing our suffering, we can find the courage and wisdom to live more fully. The challenge and gift of Eros leads us into our vulnerability. From there, we can also recognize our strength and dignity. We become able to let go and heal. I really see here this kind of passionate connection, but there is some loss or like a suffering underneath this sunshine. It's almost like, this is very awakening energy, this from 11 till 16, these cards. After this comes star card. So now we got jumped immediately, like this was underneath sun card. Sun card comes after the star, but tells like you are really having this kind of sunshine back in your life since spring. And yeah, you should understand there is maybe some bumpy moments, like the person has maybe been abandoned or there's some story like this, but just love as best you can all the parts. It's set here. Okay, I think this was the reading for pile number 2. So did you like it? Here, let me see. I have to put some feeling cards back to the midnight romance back, and these two we use. These two. So I was yesterday busy making this Van Gogh related emotional landscapes. I thought this would add a nice little summer feeling here. So this I have to mix it. And yes, I have also a course content. I made this decision that it's such a generic information still about how to be psychic, this chakra wisdom, that I actually released. It was in the membership, but I realized like I'm such a small YouTuber still, so I just wish people would see my videos. So it doesn't matter. Like, I mean, kind of it matters. I wish people would take my membership, but as it's not yet happening so much, I thought like after I have made this episodes until 7, then I can put the membership episodes and we can talk about even more esoteric things, like psychometry and all kind of pendulums and all kind of interesting, like getting more witchy. Now we are like empowering, and I feel like every audience benefits of this chakra healing, so that's why I keep it all open. And since yesterday I have a new episode of the third eye chakra. Only thing I started to do it very late, so it's kind of dark. But also, always if you like my content, please like. It helps. Yes, I never now use this deck to verify. Maybe on this next file, who knows? So we have this very cup energy here and Venus even. Crown chakra, guru energy. Jessica said the membership I'll purchase, I need to choose the one I feel drawn to. Yes. Like the thing is like I have made a very big commitment with this channel, so practically I know like my end goal is to make my tarot cards. So that is the big goal. But in the meanwhile, I'm happy to have this kind of course content. Of course, I paid also money myself to know certain knowledge. So this psychometry or sacred space or this kind of knowledge, maybe that is, I really have to keep it in the membership just because it is like it has cost me to learn this. But point is like now all these chakra episodes are very healing, so I want my audience to get healed for the summer. It's good for everybody. Okay, so we have here Theta of Venus. Nice Venus energy here. Let's put this again. And this couple, of course, Two of Cups is totally loving couple. So, I mean, this is the side usually. And there's even the red cape with this chicory of Evere. Mannequin P, 7 of Cups. And 7 of Cups, it's dreams. So it's such a beautiful relationship here. The guy here is big dreamer. It's like a biggest dreamer ever. And she is like completely like wanting to have a committed relationship. So very promising, very promising. And then this guru energy here is like you are in the high spiritual levels. So you are like loving for sure. We have here sign. What is it? Aquarius. Related to dreams. Aquarius is totally like a dream related thing. Spiritual, genius to experiment with, mental to discoveries of, and physical resulting from the eccentricity. So Aquarius power here. Water bearer, but water bearer, it's like interesting that it's kind of a bearing of the universe, this kind of energy. If you look you think always water, but no, it's like a frequency. The symbol of the Aquarius. It's like mastering the frequency, like a high vibe. That's happening here in this relationship, like high vibe. Okay, let's see. You got 2 angel cards. I'm just coughing. Yes, I have a nice blueberry glass. Anyway, we have here gratitude list. Counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing upon gratitude and you will discover the amazing generosity of the universe. Gratitude is completely connected to this kind of solstice energy. This is exactly the moment of the sunniest moment of the year to count your blessings, being grateful. And there is even, I have once made a video about hortensia flower. Those hortensia flowers are in bloom beautifully. I saw them today also. like there are different colors, and even, who knows, intuitively, it makes sense, that hortensia has different color flowers depending what kind of water and nurturing the plant gets. So same flower bush can have different flowers. It's interesting knowledge about thinking like how you can nurture your own life, how it counts what kind of nurture you give to yourself, but also this gratitude list to be aware of all the blessings. Very loving energy here. And then abundance mindset as well. If you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and that is what you will experience. Very good. Also, wisdom. Start to live in the now. That's very intuitive way of living, to live in the now, in the present moment. It's very like a liberating, like there is no, those, whatever happened in the past happened there, what will happen in the future, you should not like worry, but of course what you do now makes your future. But point is, you can change your life even today, like just with the mindset. Okay. Oracle cards. You are able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. So what I'm doing here also, sometimes the oracle cards are really like a intuitive tool. Like you can see with images, like mind-led, like a kind of like a dream state. Your subconscious mind come. Like I can make a reading, but the reading is eventually yours. You make it yours by looking this reading, the association you make. It's a very important part. Then we have Jupiter. Very nice. This is very expansive energy. And luck also. So everything is very positive in this relationship. It's interesting how one pile can be totally like a just so positive. Expansion, possibility, fortune. Jupiter is often a welcome sight, emerging from the darkness, and this is the energy between this couple. Alchemy between these people. So emerging from the darkness, shimmering with possibilities. It is the planet of growth, expansion, success, and elevation. When this card appears, the future is full and bright, perhaps even dazzling. Everyone wants to be around Jupiterian energy and to claim a little for themselves, so there is likely a magnetic feeling at play. The work is to keep Jupiter's bigness in balance during the wave of expansion that's taking place. Its shadow is most easily seen in celebrity culture, excess consumption, and messaging of never enough. You may begin comparing yourself with others or assessing your value. Don't double judge yourself for this. Jupiter happens. Instead, realign with the benevolent message in your heart. What truly needs expanding, it's likely not your followers or your bank account. And Jupiter is said to reside in the pointer finger. Use mudras and visualization to enliven and balance its expansive energy and good fortune. In many ways, Jupiter goes hand in hand with success. Evaluate what this concept means to you, who and what determines your success. Very promising. Even like there can be a dreams of success and dreams of like love between this couple. Very positive. Okay, I'm gonna take the current feeling of your partner. This interesting back I've been doing is it got from the little like a thing very big. So there is like, oh my, just what angels and spirit guides want you to know. What is there that you could benefit of knowing? Okay, one more. So we are having here, the positive thinker sees the invisible, feels the intangible, and achieves the impossible. Winston Churchill. Very well said about like how you have to keep like believing in something. Believing in something is a big feeling. Like people are in nowadays culture. I mean, reading so many old books. Like I made this whole series of the Lady Chatterley's Lover. In it was also after speak of the D.H. Lawrence explaining about how modern times, 100 years ago already, people have started to think very cheaply about the like love emotions, that there is a huge capacity to feel things and believing in something. It's a very strong feeling, and that you should believe more. This is telepathic love vision. Everyone is psychic. Very nice vision for a couple sitting on a beach. Divine is one, being part of the cosmic whole, yin and a yang. Seeing others noble, challenge, manifestation, integration, 3D, emotional, mental levels, taking things less personal. Yeah, this is really sometimes just the attitude of taking things too personal. You might put too much somebody on the pedestal or too much something, and then it's like kind of like a hinders your chances. To become one, patterns in nature, observe thoughts, feeling, actions, and awakening alchemist. I mean, this is really interesting telepathic card. Kind of this dreaming energy is also present here. Really, this is also number 2. They are together here. Very loving. Oh, we have rosebud and thorn. This is like a wisdom to help a team brainstorm to see a bigger picture together and find new solutions. So you should select a word to connect to the rose, bud and thorn. So the rose is about success, the bud is about opportunities, and the thorn is about challenge and obstacles. And if everybody make a word, and then you can talk about it in the team. I think this team thing, they are totally like united. This is the strength in this couple. I mean, even you got this 2 gratitude, abundant. You got 2 cards. It's almost like both of them has like this attitude of being blessed. It's very positive for the relationship. They are like positive thinkers. Like here also, positive thinker sees the invisible, feels the intangible, and achieves the impossible. There's clearly some positive thinking here. Then we have question to open your heart chakra. Can you experience love for yourself when you are unhappy or lonely? So this is maybe the challenge. If they have to be in telepathic connection, they have not chance to meet so much. Can you still stay with your heart open? This part of the heart chakra, that you are able to love still, even the other person is not in your near distance. Root chakra. I am a child of the universe and I'm always loved and protected. It's really just like a lovely farm where the chicken is incubating more chickies into the world. Very, very positive root chakra, like a family energy, which is very safe energy. Everybody should have like a healthy connection to if you have a family. Root chakra, deep in their roots, all flowers keep their light. This is also beautiful wisdom about like behind all the hurt there is still a light. It doesn't, you have to dig a little bit deeper. I feel very close to you, Calvin Harris. I wear my heart upon my sleeve like a big deal. Your love pours down on me, surround me like a waterfall. And there's no stopping us right now. I feel so close to you right now. Oh, you could listen to this song. It's very energizing song. And another solar plexus chakra. I refuse to let the other people project their negativity into me. I'm my own person, free to choose what is best for me. It's interesting. This is kind of like you put, I mean, packet card, but I immediately think about like a hotel. You put like a in the door also, like a don't disturb. The butterflies are having fun. So don't disturb. And then this love is spiritual. I feel you in my heart. Very Jesus. This is the only Jesus card in my feelings deck. Nice. The Jesus guy is here. Showing the heart also here. Like, Oh, I love this kind of old picture of the Jesus always like touching like the bleeding heart. This wisdom about like really like the pain makes you see clear. It's really important part of the spiritual awakening. Like you have to like accept all parts of yourself, and then you have to love all parts of yourself. Even your heart was a little bit bleeding, it's still like worth to love. Your attention. Okay, so now we go into this interesting emotional landscape part. So this is now pile number 3. Spiritual heart and a love and a dream and a positive people here. What is happening? First person. Let's see, do you have this? Okay. Immortal. Okay. Sensual. And beautiful. Okay, makes me think about vampire. Even this cape on this guy is really like a vampire style. Interview with the vampire got immediately in my head, like Interview with the Vampire. Maybe you should see this movie. Maybe there's something for you. Immortal, sensual, and beautiful. Wow. This card dropped here from also. Nice. Okay. Someone is also very nice. Okay, let's see the landscape. How they look. Beautiful landscape. It's beautiful flowers. Nice. Has a nice guy. And sensual. It's like really nice indeed. And immortal. What is here? There's artist here. Artist is in the work. They are making a portrait of somebody. Maybe the person is making a portrait of the loved ones. Nice indeed. Wow. Okay, then the next one. Yes, this is very beautiful, like artist, romantic person here. The both are romantic, let's say. So we have here, is the partner doing, thinking? Dating. They want to be dating the other person. Maybe there's indeed some distance. Warm and sunny. They think about that. They think about warm and sunny when they think about other person. This kind of showed itself also, this luminous. So I have to accept that it's just like where it actually went. The warm and sunny. Now it's only no more isolation. Okay, for some reason it jumped to this luminous and no more isolation. And then here, sky is the limit, dream big. It's nice, the person, like the guy is clearly dreaming here, but she's like dream even bigger. It's like kind of like encouraging this dating. There's some flowers here. No more isolation. There's some kind of lonely house. Person is just alone in the house. Walking there the corridor. Thinking about the other person. It's like empty house. They want more life. And sky is the limit, dream big. It's really this kind of open sky. Time to go outside from this house. And luminous came also here. Is also like really open sky and middle. So that is the energy. Yes, because I hope it's not secretly a vampire, lol. There is artistic qualities. Maybe there is really like this loving dreaming, like this person is really having like something like a live forever, like a vampire. I live forever, something like this, because of you. Okay, let's put this. they get energized from you. There's this Jesus, of course, is all everywhere in the church. It's like this kind of nice guy. Okay, let's see now. Its energy. Fool and Hermit. Both are on the road. One is like a new chapter of the life, and one is going totally inward. This is the lover type too with the dog. It's totally lover type. Fool is like innocently loving with a pure heart. And then, I mean, this is also here. And then we have the Hermit is very much going inward. Kind of the artist type who is alone, needing time alone to create. The vampire type is this kind of a lone wolf. Let's see what is underneath here. Okay, there is this Beauty and the Beast strength. And what is underneath here? Okay, there is a death. Also very much transformation. So rebirth. This warrior queen is here. Like she is like having heart in it. She's really like a committed and like a, let's say, like till death us apart. This kind of type. It's a little bit showing the nipples. Anyway, here looks very empowering. She has like a fighting spirit, and there is this kind of taming a lion. Strength, this is this year even, so it's very like this year things are happening. The isolation will stop. There will be confrontation. That's happening next. This is happening. And this is happening. That there is some rebirth. Okay, so I get to the Moon Oracle. Number 3. Okay, beginnings. Very much aligned with this Fool card. Very much. That's some gate. Number 2 even. And 2. New moon. Possibly it is happening in the new moon, this beginning. If we would put a time in it. Then the love card. Love endures. Beautiful ship traveling. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. A bit like this fighter spirit. Really, there is a mission. It's the strength in this relationship. Yes, a lot of loving here. Yes, I was a bit sick today, but I'm also like still doing this, even if I cough. So, okay, the next page. So, love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. No matter what is going on, love can endure all things. Take positive steps to help create the change that is necessary to get you through this. Release your fear and recognize that this love will last. Take a step back so you are better able to remember this truth: love lasts. When differences arise, it is important to accept the person you are with has their own perspective. Learn to compromise. Avoid taking a hard stand when it's not necessary. Be aware of what you want in your relationships so things can return to a state of harmony. It's really this message here, like even if you would argue every healthy relationship, there is argument. You should not be afraid of confrontation. If there is this, you like have this idea and attitude that the things argue, not the people. Don't go too personal to kind of point fingers of some like words can really hurt. So try to always, like in the any argument situation, if that would happen, disagreement or anything, understand like you are a team and you are in the same boat eventually. So you should not like rock the boat. And pull the other person away from the boat. There are many things beyond your control, but you can control how you feel. At times, it feels easier to walk away from a relationship, especially if it feels tedious or demanding. Look at what you have done when faced with the challenges in your relationships. Do you give in to get through the conflict, or do you take a stand? Look at your past reactions and be willing to address any behaviors or aspects of yourself that are not benefit to you. A young couple sits close to each other as the boat they are traveling on encounters turbulent seas. The lion at the mast at the ship represents personal power. I mean, there is a lion even on the table here. Turbulent water symbolizes high emotions. Taking a minute to compose yourself and your thoughts benefits everyone. Are you asserting yourself in a loving manner? Make love the driving force. Return to this energy to support you through whatever is going on. Yes, it's like if things are intense, indeed you can say something like that you regret later, maybe. I mean, should be respectful. There is really this rosebud thorn situation at hand. Like you should team work together about whatever you are doing. What is success, opportunities, and obstacles? You should really like brainstorm together. It's a good thing to solve things together, not like one person is like alone trying to solve things. You are in the same boat. Okay, so we have this Venus here still. Theta of Venus, very beautiful. Attune yourself to higher consciousness by choosing to access the purest frequencies of love within. This is like a little bit flickering, let me be here. Acknowledge lower frequencies such as judgment, fear, doubt, or shame when they arise within or around you, but do not give them a foothold in your heart. You are ready to higher understanding, to see things in a new and more positive light. Allow your inner knowing to guide you on a unique, beautiful, and highly spiritual life path. Venus is our morning and evening star, the stellar goddess and guardian of transitional awareness and higher consciousness of the heart. She is the way shower of light and fifth dimensional reality, also known as unity consciousness. Yes, it's really like a fifth dimension is in your heart. Both are having the heart related tarot connection. Her spiritual cardship of humanity will be complete when our mass consciousness is based on love, light, and divine feminine wisdom. Feminine wisdom. It's really like, I think this female here can be showing example what is to love. I mean, the guy is able to dream, yes, but there is really this unity consciousness here on this side. There is often tarot readers, others I've seen, they talk about that there are so many Seven of Cups relationships and they are just in a dream and it doesn't materialize. And you have to like be real with each other. It has to become more than the Seven of Cups. It goes forward from this until 10. Together, this is already 9. Fish fulfillment. Together, they are already like a dream couple, if you calculate these numbers together. So there's a very big promise here. So when you connect with Venusian energy, it is opportunity for increased love, magnetism, and spiritual charisma, a chance to shine your light and manifest your soul purpose with increased grace, synchronicity, and sacred artistry. The artist was even mentioned here before. Her appearance in a reading signifies a time of creative and spiritual awakening. It is a reminder of the power of the heart and our ability to rise again after a time of karmic heaviness. The souls of Venus, her sons and daughters upon this earth, are not spiritually bound by the mass consciousness of the human collective. They naturally vibrate at a more loving frequency. They can be genuinely astonished by the cruelty, meanness, and displays of dominance that typify the dark side of human nature. Yet they have chosen to temporarily incarnate and bind their souls temporarily to the laws of nature. As they grow alongside their beloved earthly brothers and sisters, they share the higher resonance of their heart light, opening up the way for human evolution. The spiritual sons and daughters of Venus belongs here, yet at an inner level, they know they are not from here. This oracle reminds you that you are not bound by the ways of this world, and that part of your higher purpose is to help heal, soften, and awaken humanity. Even if you find it hard to feel at home on Earth, perhaps sensing you are from the stars, Venus or otherwise, know you are meant to be here, and that you belong in a very special way. There is a home here for you with the Earth Mother. You're loved and needed and will attract whatever support you require to fulfill your destiny. So Venus souls have a particular talent. Maybe I shall still this beautiful Venus. Venus souls have a particular talent for creating beauty, working with light and spiritual energy, and calling to them whatever they want and need. You have your own healing journey, and part of the journey is your spiritual training in the ways of the earth at this time. This will teach you what is needed to heal yourself and others. You don't need to be afraid of the ways of the world. You are part of a spiritual team that is here to help transform mass consciousness. And there is still mention of the theta frequency. Theta is the narrow range between 7 Hz and 8 Hz, which we access during deeper meditations and light sleep, including the dream state. The brain enters this state during the in-between times, such as when we are falling asleep or waking up from deep sleep. These are moments in which our capacity to create our consciousness is heightened. At these times, we become aware of deep-seated programming and are able to heal by reframing it. During this state, you are conscious, yet your body is deeply relaxed. You see everyday realities through the inner spiritual eye and come to understand yourself and your life with spiritual insight. Put simply, you may see things differently when you are in theta state, and your life may make much more sense to you. In a reading, the appearance of this oracle is a special reassurance from the spirit that everything is unfolding with the protective grace of divine love, even if sometimes it appears to not to be so. It also indicates that you have the power to heal yourself and change your life for the better. I wanted to read the whole thing to you because this is very powerful, this kind of morning meditations you could do. I've tried it too. And indeed, you can get a beautiful insights just upon waking. You could ask then a question for yourself to solve a problem. For example, if you have anything with this relationship, you could, while just waking up, you could just ask this question and let your intuition work for you this. Because that is very possible. There are, of course, meditations you can take. Can help that too. Anyway, I think this is your reading and all the readings. I was busy. I hope you liked it. I love this pile. It's very creative and spiritual and kind of very uplifting, this last one. And yeah, I didn't verify now anything here. I somehow feel like sometimes we should. Sometimes we should. Let's see a little glimpse what is going on here. I mean, bottom of the deck already the same Two of Cups. So let's see one more cards here. Didn't do this verification now, but let's put this deck just in use one more. Okay, victory. And then there's this other side, like there can be really this feeling of not having enough, not being enough, like left in the cold. But there is really the spiritual wisdom, like there is a lot of power in the community. And the next card of this is also 6. This is 6 of Wands, this victory card. So the man in this relationship is very victorious. The woman feels kind of like a poor or like a not having enough. But maybe that is the point of loving, that there has to be like a assuring, like, baby, it's okay. I'm going to come to you. Everything's gonna be okay. Something like this is here. But understand that there might be like a, I mean, this is even like a success and like a hero card again. like very visible person, while this is kind of like a walking more in the shadow side. Maybe opposites attracts a little bit here. But yeah, just stay positive. This sentence is kind of key point. There's a Jupiterian energy is really like on this side too. The positive thinker sees the invisible, feels the intangible, and achieves the impossible. So this man is clearly having that attitude and bringing that to the woman too, that is kind of giving up a little bit here, but still love in their heart. So yes, keep brainstorming this thing, what is going on. Keep doing that. That's good. And there's this new adventure feeling, even that's also the darkness here. Okay. Yes. Okay, I end my reading here. If you like, give me a like and unsubscribe if you didn't. And I welcome to see all these chakra healing psychic toolkits that I've made now, 6 already. So see you next week. This was interestingly the hermit episode. There was a hermit. I put the hermit in the description, and there was a hermit in this part. I didn't know, but interestingly, the hermit appeared. Okay, bye. Thank you for watching.